Alrighty guys, so we have finished our war with Hungary. We have lowered our maintenance on all of our people. We are about to be stable again. We have got Rome back on our side of things, and we are going to continue to take stuff over here. But, you know, we got Rome, which is the goal of every Roman Empire to do. So we are going to unpause this. We're going to bring our navy back to Byzantium. We're up to 95 boats, which is really good. We got a lot of people graduating. Georgia's asked us to improve the cultural view of them. Greek culture change. Sure. We'll accept that. There's no reason not to. I don't think it hurts too much. Alright, we got some new boats here, which are very nice. Oh, our leader is righteous. That's pretty huge, except for he has all these kids anyway. He does not have a male heir, which actually sucks. Freedom should be celebrated. We can grant them that privilege for religious influence. Max stability. We'll let the money flow. So we're now going to break this navy. For whatever reason, we have a massive navy now. Not that I really tried to, but in a time of peace, we can have our navy go ahead and patrol the seas really nicely. So we can just give everyone a nice sea to patrol, and this will help us with our maritime presence. So we want to do the Aegean Sea. Yeah, we'll just do the Aegean Sea with this one. This navy will do the Black Sea. And we will have our other ships do the other seas that we have down here. So this will be the Aegean. I don't really care too much about the Levantine Sea. We already have great naval presence there. So I think we go with the Ionian Sea for them. And I believe we can have this boat patrol the Adriatic here. Or actually, we don't have much presence over here. We'll do the Rome and Naples Sea here and try to get that going really nice. So we're getting proximity costs without maritime presence. That's huge. We're getting a lot of these things. Our war stuff is really far away, so we're really just gonna be focused on building up our places. That is now a core. That is really good. We have finished integrating a location, so now we are going to integrate Venice. So we took the city of Venice, which, you know, that was pretty good, I guess. We have a lot of monthly manpower, and our armies are growing, which is very good. We're still getting complacent, which is really weird. Heir. Who's my heir? Oh, sure. I don't even know where you're at, heir, but we will say yes. We're gonna get our vassal good here, and then I don't even know what this place is. I don't even know who this belongs to. It belongs to Venice? Okay, so that's part of Venice, so next war with Venice, we need to take some shit. Which would be our war with Hungary. Let us look at Naples, see how they are. They're now in an alliance with Spain, Great Britain, and Aragon. So they're really trying to survive. Our truce, we got a while before we can take the rest of it. And we do want to be careful for a coalition against us the moment that truce is done, because that could go really, really bad. I don't think I looked at the new roads. I do think there is a new road here. Or no, it's not until It's in the Age of Absolutism, I think, actually. Yes, it is. Good, good. Yeah, just roads are cheaper. And then we have war score. I guess we could get this. That'll be the last one that we go for. Improved relations is overrated. Alright, we got maritime presence building in all of our places. Honestly, I'm gonna build market villages. Give me more trade, give me more markets, give me more people. This is the best work of all these peasants. We'll do fishing villages next. More fishing villages. Massive infrastructure investments to build up. Then we should annex our place right here. Our complacency is still going up. I still don't know where this is. Having rivals that pose a threat to us. Diplomatic spending. Who are our rivals? Like, I guess I have to rival the best nations. Byzantine rivals. And we have a lot of these. Who have we declared? Hungary, Naples, Genoa, Intrids. Okay, let us... They're not a rival. We're gonna remove them as our rival real quick. I actually forget how to do that. Rivals. Oh my, the great Ming Dynasty is becoming everything. Actions. I think it's a hostile action. I have to undeclare a rival in order to make another rival. Current relations. Oh, I didn't even know we had this. Those ones make sense. But I did not even know we had this as a subject. Can we change it to the... That's weird. I guess they like broke free and became islands somehow. Yeah, I don't know how to make something a rival. There's the rival menu. Okay. We absolutely don't want them to be our rival anymore. We'll remove them as our rival. And this will stop us from being complacent. So, why can't we? Oh, we're a fair bit weaker than them. Okay. Oh, they're at least a little bit bigger, I guess. Egypt isn't ready to, you know, Egypt's too good for us. They're too big. They can handle our smoke. 69, we can use that. Oh, we got some rebels building here. Oh, let us see if we can... Yes, we will enforce our culture here. Perfect. And there's not much that they can do about that. See, this is the OP strategy that you used to do. And then that way you don't have to do it all yourself. You can really hone in on this. Some Catholic zealots might pose some obnoxiousness, but we should be able to defeat them pretty freaking easily. I'm not too concerned with them. We'll side with them. Some provinces are starving. Obviously, that's never good. But it's not the end of the world. Are we supporting loyalists? We are supporting loyalists already, so we'll send officers. They are building a university there, which is very, very good. We could turn up blind eye, or we can do that. We'll gain that. Family first, of course. Egypt is now the diplomatic hegemon. Which is fine, they can be that. We're going to keep inputting this stuff. We're building a ton of market villages in our nation. We might have picked too many of those. Let us max our merchant quarters, of course. Honestly, even if we don't have the peasants build those puppies. More merchant quarters, more trading, more farming quarters, more trading. Just straight up maximizing that. Yeah, it's really weird going from where we were to what we're at now in just the people that you can get. Like, you really don't get that many people here. We're converting Rome because we need Rome to become a part of us. We're working to turn this to get rid of Albanian lands. And of course, we're assimilating all of Serbia. That's a new market in the New World, which we know nothing about. Because the Byzantine Empire does not care for the New World. We're trying to remake the Old World. Trying to make Rome become Rome again. So if we look at people, we are close. Egypt still has so many people. Like, I don't know how we take Egypt out. Let us go to the Naples market. We want to build the merchant quarters here in Naples. As many as we possibly can. We also want to give them... Huh? There we go. I'm not sure which subject that was. But I hope they're integrated. It does seem like they are integrated, so that is good. Market regulations. Sure, we'll pass that. I don't even know what subject turned into us. Oh, I think it was... Maybe it was that one. All the same, still pretty good. Support land focus. We are a land-focused army anyway. We're getting all of these fishing villages, market villages built. Very good. Yeah, I mean, like, fishing villages just give maritime presence. So, like, they're insanely overpowered. We'll just build them all. Anywhere we can. It should be these two markets. Yeah, they're literally the only markets that we have. Venice is apparently a great market as well for it. So fishing villages to the max. Market villages. Honestly, let's get some training fields. Can never have too much training going on. But we're building all these because they give maritime presence. Maritime presence gives control, and control gives you stuff. Sure, art can be sacrificed. So as you can see, we have a lot of control there, there. It's sprawling out. Obviously, we want to get more up here, but I just think that's a lack of roads or something. Not too sure with that. We'll go with this. We have they have good control over here too. Like, our control is great. We just need to make it go better. What we need is control over here in these areas. We'll obviously do Rome once it is a core, and we will give it a local governorship. But in order to do that, we'll have to, like, delete one here. France is no longer the diplomatic hegemon, no! So while we want to do war with, let's see if we can convert people better. Since we don't really need to do much. I think clerical matters is what we want to do. I think it's clerical proceeding. No. In defense of the faith. Integration, no. One of these is really good for, no. I mean, research is pretty good. Local administration. So that's prosperity and control. Conversion efforts. Yes, conversion efforts. Which is this, right? Yes, good. There we go. Convert them all to ours. Make them ours. So yeah, our control is terrible right here, largely to doing because they are completely different. They're just completely different. I guess we build these paved roads. But it's because they're a different culture and different place, so if we're gonna really make that great, I think we start assimilating Naples, Trapezoidus, whatever. We need this to be a powerhouse. I don't even know where that place is. Oh, that place is down here. I see. So we have Catholic zealots that are going to cause an uprising, which our army is not in the area to dismantle, which could be annoying. There's a lot of unrest because they're not happy with their place, and they're like, we want to stop that. Ah. So we have them aiding population, but it's not really doing anything. So let us have you go here and stop the rebels from rebelling, because, you know, rebels rebelling is not very good for us right now. We're tolerant of other faiths. You guys don't have to rebel. There we go. That'll quell that rebellion. And then we can just constantly build up all kinds of fishing villages, market villages. We're very close to annexing our Giga Vassal. Honestly, I'm gonna crank up the diplomatic spending just to make that faster. Yeah, like that just actually, You're not listening to this idle chatter. Good. I love when these Serbian places become a part of us. Oh, you know what we stopped doing? We can take a little L on money. We need to spread this. That helps us get to where we need to go with that so much better. Let's see our values and see where we sit. Yeah, we're very close to Roman Ismos. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. But I believe we need a 90 in that to do the Latin revival, I think. Or to make us, what do you call it? Re-establish Hellenism. Select Omen God. Oh my. That's crazy. That's actually nuts. What do we need to do this? All holy sites of Hellenism. So what do we even need for that? That'll be fun to do. I just don't know what we need. So we probably just need to take all of Italy and we'll get them. That'd make a lot of sense. Even though we got the big ones, we probably need to get the other ones. So these places are becoming cores, which we do love. We'll probably take out the governor here. And we will build it over in Naples once Naples is a part of us. So as you can see, we are converting them very quickly to Orthodoxy, which is really OP. Once we're done integrating this location here, we'll be able to do even more. I think I'm going to blast some roads with our money. Literally get them everywhere. There are so many roads to build still. Look at this. That is all the roads out of, that is all the roads out of our capital towards all of Anatolia. That is just crazy. Alright, more cores. As they converge, they become our core, and as they become our core, our control goes up, and we'll be able to use this land for stuff. I have no idea why we have stuff there. I guess because the army's there. Put your army smack dab there and you can hold it. Alright, so Naples itself doesn't really have much. But what Naples does have is alliances, and they keep adding more to it to keep existing, which really sucks for us. Egypt doesn't hate us, which is good. Georgia's our ally. Morocco just hates us. Tunis kinda hates us. It's just like slowly is depleting away. Us having Venice is just funny because it's just gonna chill there and be Venice. I don't know. We could turn it into something at some point, but we got a while to go before that is the case. Our population's going up, our money is going up, our annexation is going up. I think we can delete it here, honestly. But we don't even have one here. Okay, that's crazy. Oh, okay, it's right here. So yeah. The one in Athens is very good. So it's giving us control and proximity of all these places. It's just tough to say where they'd be best placed, but I need one in here. But it's going to take a forever to get this to become a core. Yeah, we'll get coastal fort here. Coastal forts are worth building, unfortunately. We'll actually have Rome there before the rest, so it'll probably go to Rome. Because Rome is going to be converted. Rome is going to have that. Yeah, Rome can't build a... I guess we can drop out Orthodox. We'll build the good buildings here in Rome. All roads lead to it. It's crazy how people, like, it just doesn't have any people. Dang, I feel like they changed its monologue. Or what we read there. Construction center. Get out of here. We don't want you. You're gonna influence us with other things. I don't want Tunisians over here. Be gone. Good. Marry well, my people. Marry well. Alright, now that you're up here, we have... Ooh, yeah, we'll fund them. We'll take your money. Money's always good. We can enforce religion next. Oh my, it's 10 years. Oh, why does it keep going further? I don't get that. Can we do it here though? Okay, so we can enforce religion here, but we can't do it at the other place. Why? They do have less than 50. Oh, I see. That's fine. We can just, you know, enforce religion, enforce whatever. Fun guild, yes, perfect. Roads, we love roads. You know what they say about roads and where they lead. They lead to one city that everybody knows. Yeah, it's all good. Those local markets sucked anyway. You guys got this. Okay. Raise the levies. At least these levies. Easy. That was the easiest war I've ever won. My goodness. They were like, no, we don't want to, we want to be Catholic. And they were like, too freaking bad. Heck yeah, we're moving towards centralization. That dude is a massive assimilator, which was very good for us. You can royal marry into these guys. Doesn't matter where he's at for the throne, it's probably really far away. And we shall keep building. So we're converting Rome. We are doing other things to Rome. Let us see if a local governor works. Oh. I see. So we need a local Rome. Okay, so we would have, this is where we'd have to build the naval one, I believe. At least that's cool and it tells you why. A naval governor. Rome. Yes. Why can't we build that? It is weird. So maybe if we destroy one, we can? Worst case, we just rebuild one. So we can destroy this. And in doing so, we should be able to build the naval one here. Okay. Why is the naval governor even there if... It literally shows us. Or did we have a bug and we had an additional one? We had an additional one. There was one there when we destroyed it. So we should only be able to have 4. So we were just bugged and I just destroyed an extra one for no reason. Well, that sucks, but good to know, I suppose. Very weird. Customs house. That is huge. Let's get that. Look at that puppy building right here. 1.2k. Sheesh. Alright, let's lower our diplomatic spending to make some more money. Okay, we're complacent if we do that, but it's fine. 0.2 doesn't mean anything to us. Nor does that country not enjoying us. Bam. Okay, now let us convert. No, we don't want to do a crackdown. We want you to convert. Convert a province. Orthodoxy. Start converting. Let's get to it. $1592 is when it is done. You can build all the roads. All roads. Everywhere. All at once. More proximity. For our people. We'll make our ancestors proud. We sure will. Yeah, like we do lose some control there, but it didn't need to be there anyway. It's gonna be real weird when this becomes a part of us. I have no idea how it's gonna behave. Not being able to put a naval governor here in Rome is very weird as well. Like, that absolutely should work. You know, this is the first time that we have done this without an actual war. We could go to war in Naples, I believe, now. Our truce is up, yeah. But they have all these alliances. They are trying their very best to get the hell out of Naples. You go right here. And whatever fleet is gonna do it. Oh, schismatics. Catholicism gains, Rome lost. I see. Orthodoxy gains Rome. Oh, jeez. Roman Orthodoxy restored. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Let me stop that Roman schism. You'll love to see it. No. Disease. Wait, disease is high in Constantinople? Alright, well, we'll build that. That'll stop some diseases, I think. It's an anti-disease building. Let's get a customs house going here. Well, let's get a customs house going here. A council hall? Yeah. Theater? There are no merchant quarters here? What the hell? This city sucks. Alright, how much is it gonna cost here? Because you guys suck and have... yeah. Sure. Alright, how many of these buildings are broken down? So like, there's just no people for like all of these buildings. I don't know. They just have no one working at them. Did that lower it? No. I don't get why it costs so much to build here. I tried to do stuff here. Yeah, it shouldn't be that expensive. And there should be things for it, but... So everything's in peril. That's probably why I didn't build a bunch of stuff. But we'll build a council hall there. Council halls are really nice for control. I kind of want to maybe build them everywhere. They actually look really broken. But we're making this sort of a central hub and a naval... We'll get a naval governor there at some point. I just don't know when. Okay, complacency is changing, but I guess I just have to max diplomatic spending. Okay, so we're spending max diplomatic. And when we're at war, we're not progressing our nation, but that's okay. We can live with that. Air. Okay, Crown Prince. Is that... I don't even know what family he's from, where he's at. He's on the other side of the world somewhere. So that's good, at least, I think. Okay, then you get transferred across there. I don't care what you gotta do. What an absolute fool. Sure, we'll fund him. Okay. Oh, I guess because all the fleets are patrolling, we can't do this. That is obnoxious, but okay. This fleet can do it then. There we go. This fleet literally just sat in Naples anyway. Alright, so we're at a weird point right now where we could go to war with them, but in doing so, going to war with them, I do not want to be the diplomatic hegemon. Why do they keep giving me this? All I'm trying to do is use my diplomacy to make my people, you know, get annexed quicker. Alright. Secularization of the state. So we could, you know, block them from that, get rid of their power, and make a ton of money. But I kind of like this. Just convert everyone faster. Make them happy. We'll give them the power since we're converting everyone and making them all Greek anyway. Doing a lot of converting over here to quell these Catholic rebels. There's some Lutheran rebels over there as well, which is really weird. Can we upgrade any of these to cities? That is crazy that we still cannot upgrade any of them to cities. Like, we have so many people here. Wild how this works. Let's take a look at our RGOs. We haven't upgraded RGOs in a while. That's what we'd love to see. Look at all that RGO enhancement, enrichment. Everybody getting some RGOs. Expanding farms, expanding money, expanding everything. Yeah, so population is way different this patch, and I don't know if I understand. It's just, we got, like, France usually has like 50 million people, and they're only at 10 million. It's just so different to me from what it's been the past couple playthroughs. It does seem more accurate, though. I don't know how many millions of people we had here back in 1600s. This is about when, I mean, we're not at 1600 yet, but this is definitely about when civilization really started to take root and everyone was colonizing. Europe stabilized because everyone went all the way over here. Obviously, they still had their wars, of course, but for the most part, pretty cool stuff. A Europe without war everywhere. Alright, so a lot of RGOs built, a lot of those things built. My heir is 1. Ooh, my heir is 1 and I'm 55 because I had 3 daughters again. I keep having 3 daughters. Unfortunate. My rulers need to learn. I am curious what happens when we annex our greatest vassal here. I'm also... Oh, okay, so he had an heir. I think. Oh no, she about to die. Alrighty. Unless her child... Oh, he is an heir. They did have a child. Damn, so she married the moment we sent her over there and she cranked one out before. Garrison, farming estates, sure. Oh, Parliament Pass, that was not quite the plan. Everybody loves it here. Oh, a tax exemption, so that will not work. Naval movements. We could get more taxes, but in doing so... What happens if this fails? 7 stability. So if we did do this, we would have to get the other stuff. Like bureaucratic enrichment. But our I think they're like maximum enriched. Alas, there's nothing we can do. Albania is almost assimilated. Serbia as an area is getting assimilated. Excellent work in development. Let us build more roads. And we're gonna get a fat lump sum. 10 years. Oh, right. Let us... I think we can do... Yes. Enforce... Wait, I thought we enforced our culture here. Oh, no, we did religion here. Alright, here you go. Bam. Enjoy enforced culture. Now, these guys should be able to get enforced religion. Oh, no. I am so confused. Wait, I did religion first here? Oh, no. That's weird. I wonder if the rebellion made it to where they didn't do it. Oh, well. It is what it is. So we can enforce culture here in 10 years. We can't enforce religion here for a while. But that's good, because they will try their best to do their conversions. And they will eventually become ours. Alright, let us change you from cracking down to those to cracking down to the Lutheran Rebellion. You know, we'll just have one guy constantly switch between that the entire time. Yeah, alright, let's spend all of our money on roads. We're actually really close to being good. Cultural capacity +2. Okay. So, I think we take Neapolitan culture. Or actually we save it for Hungarians. There's definitely way more Hungarians than Neapolitan. And we've already started our assimilation here. So yeah, we're absolutely gonna do the other one. What do we have here? Noble mansions. Orthodox monastery. We want to build... Okay, the fact they don't have any of those is crazy. Okay, why is a customs house so expensive? Are they overbuilt? Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, so them being overbuilding makes sense. Okay, we gotta destroy quite a lot of buildings. Alright, we can destroy a printer shop. We want to keep a council hall. We could go ahead and destroy all of those. We could destroy all of these. Just all the useless buildings. Like, why do we have so many useless buildings here? Granary, lumber mill. I mean, yeah, we can destroy quite a few of those because we don't even have people working them. Clay pit, gross. Sand pit, gross. Mason, gross. Fort, not gross. Alright, how many are we at now? We need to destroy 3 more. We can go ahead and get rid of the scriptorum. Our tailoring is too good. We don't want to get rid of that. I guess those aren't giving us anything. Alright, that's perfect. Much better. Much better looks for our building. Okay. I don't get... This is our second biggest market, so that's why we're building that here. Oh my, we're still 1 building over. Okay. It's closed. Literally no one is working there. Alright, we're destroying all of them then. And now, hopefully we can build a custom house for cheap. It still costs that much? Why does it cost that much? That is just bonkers. Alright, you're the next ruler. There you go. You're now crown prince. Enjoy. Did we build it over here? Yes, okay. So we have 3 markets that we really care about. The 1, 2, 3. We'll care about pests when we have pests, but until we have pests, we don't really care that much. But yeah, I don't want to build that. I don't really see the point of building that, because it's really not gonna help us that much. So we're getting Turkish patriots are on the rise still, even though we've almost gotten rid of it. Perhaps they're right. Then we're about to annex our glorious vessel, and then we are going to look to attack Naples, which will be fun. So here we have... Can we build it yet? It's worth building. Like, that trade capacity, like, it is such a good building. I just don't know why it costs so much. It's worth it, but holy moly that costs. Let's see how control's looking here. Our army and our naval presence there. Yeah, we can use the money since we just bought something. Trade advantage. Very good. More roads. All of our roads are roading very nicely. What we need is to build a capital. Yeah. Of course you can come. I need this. I need Rome to become a... We need to build the naval thing here. But I don't know how to do that. I feel like I have to delete another... Like, I feel like I have to destroy a local governor. Which... I guess to be this one. I guess we could see. Worst case, we could just rebuild them. Right? That should bring it down. Yeah. That is so weird. Alright, let us see if we can build a local governor now, even though we deleted that one. Or if they're automatically building them the moment I delete them. That would be very obnoxious. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me delete this one. I guess it was showing Rome. Okay, I don't get why we can't build the naval governor. Requirement not met. Maybe we have to get to another age to build a naval governor. Alright, but... yeah, so there's nowhere here that we could build a naval governor. Local governors. Okay, why are requirements not met? Okay, so I think the moment I deleted them, the computer said you need to get more and started building them. Which is really weird. Or it takes a moment for them to break. Okay, we have one in Athens. It wants one here. Okay, so it registered. So we should be able to build the naval, unless it's a research. Naval Gov. Naval Doctrine. Like, they're new, I'm pretty sure. Naval Professionalization. I mean, this would make sense where we would see this. Yeah. I mean, like, governor would make sense, right? Like, +1 local governors. Yeah, so, like, it's like the building is there, but I can't build. Unless you need, like, a naval doctrine to do it. It's so weird. Oh, well. Alright, let us... yeah, it's just odd that we can't build that anywhere. Seems like it's a bug, but... oh, well. Okay. I wonder where they built it. I guess I could just simply look at the control map and see. That's a good place for it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good stuff. Insulted us. Ooh, we don't take kindly to being insulted, alright? We have no need for better relations. 50-50, of course. Of course they die. My youngest daughter just died. No. Might join a coalition against us. Oh yeah? Advanced bureaucracy. Give us some money. Enforce religion. We have a sickly child. And now he's dead. Unfortunate. We enforce culture. 89 is when we can. Do you have a kid? You have a daughter. Do you have a kid? You have a son. Oh, you're keeping the line going, huh? Well, it worked for 2 of them. Maybe we gotta go with, like, upper 40s. Or even 50s. That could be the plan. Might work. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know why buildings cost so much there. Rome is now a core. Okay, I wonder if that was the reason why. Alright, let's try it. Destroying it doesn't really hurt us, because we can just build another one. We only lose a few hundred. Okay, now it says that it is Rome's a core. That's what we were going for. Oh, I guess we could actually get a local governor there at some point. Just because of, we would have to build all the way, it's kind of nuts, but it would work. We just have to take a road all the way from Hungary. And then you'd go all the way up here to Rome. But yeah, our war with Naples, we'll get it underway. We might have to... Let's infiltrate them and see what they have. Make sure they don't have anything crazy. They probably... Unless they, like, rush military attack, I think we're good. But... We're still 20 researches away from getting stuff, and we're getting... a cabinet, a bureaucracy, some rights, some laws. We got a lot of things to get before we go to war. But I really want to annex our place. We're already at max diplomatic spending. Are we the hegemon? No, we lost our hegemon. Not the hegemon. Alright, we got that going. Let us call one of these thingies. And we will do internal affairs. And we will crank our prestige to the max. Before we spend a bunch of money, let's see if there's any roads. Noble colonization. Bolster governments. Sponsor university. Mountain pass charters. Sure. It doesn't seem too terrible. Bam. Alright, we've almost upgraded all the roads that we have to click on from Constantinople. Which is great. The entire nation has a paved road. Which is really fun to look at. So yeah, in order to get a thing in Rome, we literally have to go all the way up through here to Hungary, Naples, which isn't that hard. Like, we could actually do that in 2 wars. I just want to build up a war chest and attack when we're ready. It's weird, because the longer we wait, the more we risk our army going into decay. Obviously, we have a really big army, but we struggle with food and supply to get it out here. So that's kind of a problem. Oh no. Oh, we got it just in time. One day. Ooh. We can take war exhaustion. We're not at war. Oh, that was so close. Alright, 5 years until we get that. We annex our subjects. Then our Byzantine Empire grows to levels hitherto undreamt of. So we would enforce religion here the moment we can. These guys, we could enforce culture soon, I think. Yeah, we can enforce culture very soon. Oh, 10 years. Wait, so is it religion? Oh, we already did religion with them. So they already have religion, but we can't do culture with them for whatever reason. I don't get it. We can do this one. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps going up by 10. Like, they're both just going up by 10 years, even though they're 2 different commands. One has culture, and the other has the other one. I like the old vassal system from last patch. It was so much simpler. Another government reform. So I don't think this gives us anything. Religious laws enforced. We could convert people. Max literacy innovative. Very good. Subjects are fine. Transportation code. I actually kind of mess with that. I don't really care about cultural capacity. I think we'll be able to get that easy peasy. Legislative and that, don't really care about it. Diplomats, don't care. Diplomatic efforts isn't horrible. Conscripts, okay. We actually have a lot of infantry. We have logistics. That is quantity, which we do wanna go with that. Yeah, we can't allow that. Let the Holy Church be of noble bearing. We don't really need that. Privy Council, lower royalty commission. So that would move us towards centralization. I think we're gonna go with the transportation code. We have an insane amount of land and an insane amount of roads. And when we go to modern road, that is going to be a problem for us. It is funny how that just keeps getting further and further away from us. As we keep going, it just takes longer and longer. So Rome's a core. We are getting it all. Megala. Okay, we're almost maxed out on buildings here in our capital. That is crazy. This is an insane amount of buildings. Does Georgia wanna, give us money yet? No. No money from Georgia. No Jordanian funds. So we could build the rest of these, but they'll be 10% off very soon, which will be very beneficial for us. Oh, we're now the diplomatic hegemon. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Holy assimilates and converts and take all these places. So when the Catholic zealots get to 90%, we're gonna have to deal with them. So Rome is good, actually, so... Legitimization of power law. We love that. So because Rome is good, I think we're going to go with... we want one person to do the bureaucratic thing. And we want the other one to... diplomatic corps doesn't really help us. I think we aid Constantinople. What is that? Yeah, you can aid Constantinople, and you can assimilate. Or no, we want you to do the bureaucratic one. There we go. That gives us almost 100 gold, 100 ducats, because our bureaucracies are just constantly going up. So we get a little complacent, we get a little bureaucratic. We have this power law, which, I mean, yeah, we'll just go with this. Next stage, we can change it up a little bit, but we don't have to worry about that until next age. And now we will finish getting all of our stuff, aiding the Byzantine population. We're passing some laws, getting more roads. We're getting our money up so that we can do some mass expansions. I hate all these castles. Why do they keep building castles? They think we don't need castles. I mean, honestly, the castles do help on our border, actually. We will allow the castles at the border to stay. Because, we did get absolutely blasted when they went away. So you can stop cracking down on those zealots and go back to cracking down on these Catholic zealots. Our tax efficiency is 17%. We're getting all the taxes. Okay. don't know why this always breaks. Or there's just something that breaks it, that makes it, like, start inflating. It's so weird. Alright, we're about to annex our glorious nation. And then we shall go to war with Naples. Let us infiltrate their administration and just kind of see what they got. Do they not have a sand? Okay. Let's see what these soldiers are. Okay. So they have some new stuff, but a lot of them are old stuff. Wait, are those all? Yeah. So they have a lot of arc boosters, which are that. Because that kind of sucks. Because that would be kind of a pain, but we also might be able to buy some pretty good mercenary armies that have halberders. Oh, that is. Ooh, my. Oh my goodness. Yes, those. That is a good one. That is a good army of good stature. So we would definitely get those from Lombardy. And we would go crazy with it. Oh, our road code is in. So let us finish the rest of these roads. Almost have them all. Almost had enough. We're getting Serbia and all these mountains and bridges, and now that they're all getting integrated, it's going marvelous. Supreme Court building. Let us get that in the capital. Proximity speed. Oh man, we just spent all of our money, so now we can't buy the Supreme Court. No. Unfortunate. Yeah, so like, that aiding, like, this should be really good, but for whatever reason it's not. So I'm going to increase our control in here, because we want that to be poppin'. We want our capital, or not our capital, but like, Naples is just really good. Alright, let us build the Supreme Court. And we shall dispense justice across our empire. We will finish annexing our biggest vassal. Let us see if we can do these. Enforce religion. Okay, so we could enforce it on them. What can we enforce here? Enforce culture. Perfect, so that is how it should work. So on 59 we can do that, and then here we can enforce religion. Bam. Okay. So like, we don't really care about those vassals having whatever. So you can do it with some. Like, you can kind of vassalize a little bit. Bam. Welcome. That puts that at 100% Romulos. So these things just keep on hanging out the entire time and just keep getting bigger and bigger. Are we close to books being 100% entrenched? Yeah, we've had that the entire time. It's just more taxes. So like, it just kind of works out for you the entire time if you keep it the entire time. Which is just crazy. Alright. We have fully paved all the roads, I think. We keep getting close. We're almost there. We've almost paved them all. And then the sad part is this is only this half. We then have to go to Prousa and pave the rest of this. I'm hoping our vassal has a fat stack of money for us. Expand the roads, of course. Always expand the roads. I think we actually can get additional taxes as well. Lessen the levies. Serfdom support, sure. We can support serfdom. This is great. 5 prestige, that's whatever. Should preserve this wealth. We're going towards mercantilism, so that's fine. We will increase opinion. Yay! Alright, now we have this. We can get these final roads that we need. Man, when you invest in all the road stuff, it's actually pretty OP. Then all the other roads either are depending on roads that we have to get done, or they're depending on... yeah, it's all controlled by Hungary, which hate us. Off conversion speed, yes. Alright, let's start building these roads. Alright, let's see if our mega vassal earned us a lot of money. Yeah, alright, we're getting centralized. I love all these. April 1st. March 1st. I love how it keeps going back and forth. Sure. For our kingdom and his. Oh my, look at how many soldiers we have ready to come back. That is crazy. This is like the first time we haven't gone to war and we haven't done anything. We've actually just built our nation. And we did nothing but build roads. And annex our biggest vassal and enforce our will upon these vassals. So great. There we go. Now those are going to be amazing places. Alright, it's either March or April, so we have like 3 months and then we get it. And we'll see what happens when we build all these roads, we get all of our people, we do everything that we possibly can. We've built up a phenomenal economy, we have a great army, we will get some mercenaries, and we will go to war with Naples. Before this is all over. And the goal is to take the rest of Naples. Glory to Byzantium. Bam. We annexed it. They had so much money. Oh my god. I did not expect them to have that much. I thought they might have a few thousand, not 30,000. And we took all of Anatolia too when we did it. Literally, they had enough money to build a road. To road all of Anatolia. That is crazy. That is crazy for control. That is crazy for that. We got all of those as cores. Control's gonna spread from these cities down to here and get all this. That is nuts. That is actually insane that they had that much money. And we're now getting all their buildings, of course, and we're getting all of that. And you better stop granting our vassals independence. Now that we're the... Yeah, it was actually enough to make every road. That is insane. Our empire is going to be flourishing. Absolutely flourishing. There's not really much else to build. Like, we have everything we want. I guess there's no governor there. It looks like there's a governor there. Oh, it's here. Yeah. And there we have it. We have controlled all of Anatolia. We have everything we need. We got a huge amount of money. We're getting all these roads built. I just kind of want to see what happens when they're all built. And then we will look to attack Naples. But just phenomenal work right there. Able to build it all. Make it all. I guess there's a little shortage of lumber and sand and road making materials. I love that we're getting these Albanian cores and Serbian cores here. We almost have converted half of Serbia to it. It's wild that it takes like 100 years, but totally makes sense. 'Cause, you know, you're changing an entire culture to yours. But yeah, our empire has grown awesome. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. A little chill one, but a lot of nation building. We've built all of our paved roads throughout our entire empire, established control, have immense wealth now. Like, we are way at the top with this. We're making so much after getting our mega vassal finally back. Then these vassals are going to be converted, and if their people die, we'll be good. And then next episode is nothing but Naples. We're going to take the rest of Naples. We're going to take Hungary. We're going to look for Egypt. We're going to build Rome, and all will bow before us. So it's going to be awesome. And until next time, I'll see you later. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.